good afternoon to you all. You join us for this T20 match between Pakistan and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Not much reaction coming from the crowd. The opposition captain wins the toss and says they'll have a bat.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters bowlers are in the game. There's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Afridi to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early. And make the batter's life difficult.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Here we go. First ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Top edge and just over the keeper. Been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Australia 10 for none.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Rati coming into the attack from the south end.
How will he reply?
Goes over the top with that shot. Perfectly timed. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Rati deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drilled that one away. Keeper. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. The bowler looks really confident. Five runs added there. Australia are 27 for none.
They've settled into a nice rhythm that over, it seems.
Rati from the south end. Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, great shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Onto that early. That could be four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Abdullah, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be four more. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Afridi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Australia, 54 for none. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh well, don't even bother running.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching need to look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Edge, but it drops safely. 5 runs added in the over. Australia are 59 for none.
5. Fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Afridi from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Caught. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Drilled that one away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Over, Australia are 67 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Chance to run 2. Great shot through the gap. Massive outside edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfectly timed. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Eight runs added in that over. Australia are 80 for 2. Ahmed from the south end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Massive outside edge. That's the over. Australia a 90 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Shah will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Power and precision in that shot.
No need to rush to that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. They pull up short of the boundary, though.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over his head. Brilliant shot, deserves 6.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight through, the batter was late on that one.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up.
Five runs added there. Australia are 117 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Through the air, but 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Ul Haq from the north end. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Straight to the fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Abdullah, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. It's a big shout from the bowler. Ball was close to the bat. Ahmed straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Edge, amazing delivery. That's the over. Australia are 141 for 4. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will he reply?
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. Very good totalers on the way.
Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Swept away but finds the fielder. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Something really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Over, Australia, 166 for 5. Shah from the north end.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Pulled away but straight to square leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out the deep. Has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. No, terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Green goes all the way. Massive strike. That's 2 in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Jeez, timed that well.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And the innings comes to an end. Pakistan will need 202 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Drilled that one away. Needs a direct hit. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added. Pakistan are 2 for none. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Yep. Edge. Amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Finds the edge. Australia with a massive shout. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the field with a great shot.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Pakistan are 6. For 1.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Well bowled.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Great nut. Oh! Well bowled.
They've gone up here.
Great nut. Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Waiting.
Zampa ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the... Chase, need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
Misses everything. Nicked it. Australia goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel like got anything on that.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Edged. Hazelwood with a huge appeal. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Bowling, buddy.
Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate, and plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Massive outside. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Smacks that away through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Hey.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a bat now. You need someone to stand. Australia